Welcome to Gold's Gym secret posing lair. Or vanity room, however you want to, explain it.
Oh yeah, just leave me here, god damn. Where do I look first? Oh, there was one. There's one. Oh.
There's just so many buff dudes. They're everywhere. Nice. Hello, Buff Dudes Cutting Plan, Phase 3, Day 2. I took everyone's advice. As you can see, I'm on a much less treacherous trail today. Yeah, there we go, visuals are good. But just as an extra precautionary measure, I brought some anti-cougar tool. Yeah. All right, gonna wrap up this cardio. Early morning, getting it done, and then let's go ahead and make ourselves a quick recipe before hitting the gym. Hell yeah. Walk's finished, in the kitchen, and let's make ourselves a recipe. Today we'll be making Buff Dudes protein yogurt. For those of you who have been watching the channel for quite some time, you may recognize this one. It's one of our favorites because it's very easy to make, it's inexpensive, and it tastes damn good. Here's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna have yourself some protein, Greek yogurt, granola, fruit. What you're gonna wanna do is take 1 scoop or 35 grams of protein. You're gonna put that in your bowl first. Then you're gonna take 1 cup of Greek yogurt and put that on top of it. We like doing the protein first because if you do it the other way around, it kind of spills over the bowl as you're beginning to mix it up together. So once you have those two done, go ahead and mix it up really thoroughly, scrape the bottom, make sure that you have all of it together because you don't want a big mouthful of powder. And once that's done, optional, you can put in some granola on top and then some fruit. We typically do blueberries. That's it. Wasn't that easy? You just made yourself some Buff Dudes protein yogurt, which tastes really good, I gotta say. But let us know what you think. You can also put on some cocoa nibs on top. That tastes great as well. Just give it a shot. Okay, recipe's done. Let's hit the gym.
Little air homers. Haven't done these in a while. Do a little pre-exhaustion before we hit the major compound movement squats. Working on that hip extension, isolating the glutes, and then we'll move on to squats, which also works glutes. But in this case, we're really trying to fire them up beforehand, kind of like the name explains, pre-exhaust them. So really get them involved in an isolation exercise before moving on to a major compound. So during the compound, you'll feel it a bit more than you usually do just because now they've already been kind of working through 3 sets for a whole exercise worth of isolation exercise or isolation movements. Oh yeah, those glutes are definitely feeling pre-exhausted. So we moved on to back squats. We're doing 5 sets, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and definitely feeling it in that Buff Dude booty. That's when you know you gotta have an ironclad ass to be a buff dude. And if you don't, well, then start doing this combination. You'll have one in no time. Yeah. Little RDLs. Help and isolate the hamstrings. One tip that I like to remember in these ones is to bring some extension in the lower back. So you imagine your hips, you're slightly rotating them, having like a anterior tilt here. So you're almost kind of like arching that lower back. It's gonna help bring a little bit more tension in the hamstrings, keep the back straight, and kind of fix some postural deficiencies in this particular exercise overall. And always keep your feet facing forward too. Once you kind of have those two in mind, you'll feel it immediately in those hamstrings.
I apologize, I can't remember your name at the moment, but someone pointed out, you guys are committing a gym crime. You're like all other YouTubers. On leg day, you never show your legs or your pants. You're always wearing pants. And you know what? Son of a bitch. When I walked through the door, it was the first comment I remembered. I'm like, God damn, I wore my damn pants. So next time we're wearing shorts, damn it. Buff Dude booty shorts. We're gonna do the breakaway pants, even better. Oh yeah, watch out for it, it's coming soon. That sound you hear is my heart. That's no joke. 4 sets, 8 reps. May start off easy, but damn, that gets hard. Whew. Walking lunges got to be our most loved and hated exercise. We said before, can't get to buff heaven if you're not willing to walk through hell. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Drop sets. Quick tip, start lighter than you normally do, even if you're only doing 8 reps. Because you can immediately drop, do another 8, drop again, do another 8. So 24 reps goes by and those hamstrings start screaming.
You get to that last amount of weight for those final 8 reps, and you think to yourself, how do I feel as sore as I do? And as you're looking at that tiny little bit of weight go up and down, but after 3 sets, drop setting each time, that's gonna do it to you. You could even be lifting 1 pound, and it's gonna feel really, really heavy, but give drop sets a shot, because they definitely are kick-ass, and they work. Those breakaway pants sure come in handy right now. Sure. Finish up and then just triumphantly rip them off. And wave through the air very slowly. And land on someone's head. All that buff dude sweat. The little known fact, buff dude sweat when it lands on someone gives them the essence and the purity of a buff dude. It sounds like the start of a really good Marvel superhero movie. Buff dude rips off his takeaway pants, the sweat lands all over a nerdy teenager. So,
Buff. Cat phrases are like the end. The music comes on saying it's closing time, and you know you're done. Because you feel like you kind of been fucked up for the last hour doing all this leg stuff. So. Oh wait, we got abs after this.
Only 90 kids will remember. Only 90s kids will remember closing time.
Or the ones that work at bars.
If you've ever worked at a bar.
Maybe that was still a 90s shit.
Rollouts. It's not a typical ab exercise as far as
Working on that spinal flexion to contract the abdominals. It's kind of like a stabilizing kind of motion where you push yourself out to that kind of more plank position. It's going to force the abdominals but also the lower back to really contract and stabilize that spine in that position, that side hold, and then bring you back up to the top position or the beginning position. What is this one? It's one of our favorites. Fuck it. All this shit's our favorite. That's why we put it in the program.
It's like a greatest hits album, god damn it. I would have to say ab rollouts are one of my favorite exercises, but really it is. I would say of all ab exercises, ab rollouts are my favorite because it just gives you a damn good feeling. You feel poised. Your abs feel bulletproof. I wouldn't really test if they are actually bulletproof or not, but mentally they feel that way. And that's good, because a lot of times it can be a mental game. The physical thing is one thing, but just making it through this daily grind again and again and again, it can be tough, no joke, but exercises like this help it just a little bit. And then walking lunges takes it all away. Closing time.